Here's the plot for Battle for Mewni from Star vs. the Force of Evil. We have Marco Diaz is pretty sad about Star Butterfly. When Star Butterfly wants to come back to Mewni with her mom, and then suddenly happens is, we need to bring back for our heroes of Mewni, and then what suddenly happens is, when Star Butterfly wants to help and to tell what happened when all the other sudden. And then back in the prequel, we have Queen Moon when Moon was born, because she is the Undaunted. And then what suddenly happens is when Moon wants to find a way into the enchantment of their own study. And then what suddenly happens is when Ludo had a felt moment with the Thing and to find a way into the half of the star for their wands. And then, which suddenly happens is, when River wants to have a party, but which suddenly happens is, the others need some help. And then, which suddenly happens is, when Marco wants to come to Mewni, and then suddenly happens is, when River wants to find a way to save Marco's best Mewni friend. And then what suddenly happens is when Ludo wants to find a way, and what suddenly happens is it's pretty much like the epic mission to defeat Toffee. And then what suddenly happens is when Marco found Star and they saved. And then what suddenly happens is when Star Butterfly wants to help to find a way, when which suddenly happens is they found a half of the star for their own crust to put in their own wands, and then they found a part, and then it has the fingers on. And then what suddenly happens is when Ludo became Toffee. And then what suddenly happens is when Star Butterfly wants to help to save the world of Mewni. And then what suddenly happens is when Star's wand wants to become fixed to pieces into the Star's Wand 3.0. And then they turn an epic butterfly mode for Star Butterfly. And they like to defeat Toffee. And then which suddenly happens is when Ludo is leaving, and then what suddenly happens is when River returns, and then they suddenly come back and they all save from the Mewni. And then they all live happily ever after. That's pretty much the plot. What do I heard of Battle for Mewni from Star vs. the Force of Evil? At the very first time, I first watched it on the LG Blu-ray and DVD player. That was really awesome for the last year. And after I rewatched it for the 4 episodes of the 3rd season premiere, what do I heard of it? Ah yes, it was super awesome in my opinion. Wow. Let's take a look at the animation. Animation is super colorful. The story really makes sense. And yes, I said that. And the characters, we have Star Butterfly, the main character. She is awesomely cute and awesome. And here we have Marco Diaz. Marco Diaz is awesome. And here we have King River. He's awesome. And here we have Queen Moon. She's awesome. And here we have Ludo, which is the main villain. But what suddenly happens is when Ludo turned to be good right after the television film premiere for the very 3rd season through the 4th season. And then Toffee with another main villain. One with a dinosaur part. And then we have a Patrick Stumps character. Wow, Patrick Stumps character came back? That was awesome! Patrick Stumps character was awesome. even back into episode 22 and season 2 with Face the Music. That was awesome. And then onward, for all the other characters are really awesome, and including Eclipsa. Eclipsa is one of my favorite characters from the 3rd season of Star vs. the Forces of Evil. And let's take a look at the scenes. The scenes between Moon for the Undaunted Way for back into the Moon's origin story. Wow, this looks pretty epic. It's like Rayman Origins of Star vs. the Forces of Evil. Wow. I can't believe this television film looks so awesome in my opinion. Cool. Asked for negatives? None. Overall, it gets an infinity out of 10 in my personal opinion. One of the best television film I've ever seen in my life, period, for the 4 episodes for the very first 3rd season for this premiere in July 2017. So, thank you all for watching, and stay tuned for tomorrow. Guess what tomorrow video is? Why am I excited for the Owl House upcoming show? So, thank you all for watching, and goodbye.